What's good, homies? It's your boy STV, GREAT. Man, y'all know what it is, man. It's season 6 of Homie Studios. Let's go ahead and tap into that new intro real quick. Yeah. Y'all know what time it is, man. This boy's back. Season 6 of Homie Studios. It's your boy STD, GREAT. It's episode 95. 95. We almost at 100. We almost at 100. We're going to start it up. But it's your boy STV, GREAT, joined by the homie Shades and the boys P. G. And boy Ryan. What's good with y'all boys, huh?
What's good
Hey,
with
yo.
y'all boys?
Hey, yo. That's what's wrong with us. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all know what it is, man. Hey, man, it's so good to be back.
Bro,
It's so
great, bro.
It's so good to be back. Look, man, we kind of got a little wonky setup right now, but next time that all the homies is on, we're gonna have to make sure it's looking super clean for y'all. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But for right now,
But it's a blessing to have all the homies here live and in effect.
that's facts. That's facts. How y'all boys been?
Always. Man, everything good, man.
Everything's everything.
Everything. I ain't mad about nothing, you know what I'm saying? It's still working. They still cutting the check. So, we just doing what it do. But whenever they have me working the weekend, just know that I'm going to pull up on the homies.
Yes, sir.
You dig. Peach,
Yo,
what's good with you, dog?
I bleed for this shit right here. You know what I'm saying?
Sit
Being with
back.
the man, we out here about to bust down our shit talking on these topics and different stuff, man.
You're
So proud of y'all niggas for making it and keeping it strong all the way to season 6. Me and Ryan gonna forever be a part of this shit. We gonna pop in when we can. Whenever Ryan come, I'm gonna try to come. So
facts.
give me that spirit.
Facts. Man, y'all know the vibes, man.
I know what it is.
Hey, man. So, homie check-ins, man. Let's just make sure everybody mentals is good. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody's good. Everybody good? You good?
I'm good.
I'm not good.
What happened to you, man?
Inflation got me going crazy.
That 9.1%, boy.
Inflation took my mental state away.
Inflation's crazy right now. Like it's insane. Like from groceries. I mean, the gas is starting to come back down. Thank God. When they had us at like 440, I'm like, yo, my G.
Yo,
Tesla.
Quick on that. You know what they got me? Like when I was young and people used to talk about inflation, I ain't feel it. You know what I'm saying? Like I'd be like, oh, all right, this high gas, all right, but I ain't buying gas like that, so it wasn't like, But now, bro, I see it on everything. I'm like, you buy like similar stuff all the time, and you know the price or the price variance that it normally is at. You know what I'm saying? Then you see these prices right now. You like, do I really need that? I'm about to go to Dollar Tree on these niggas. Like,
you know what I'm saying,
bro?
Yo, the homie E Nice, the homie Eric just dropped in and said, "Good evening, legends.
Hey,
what's good with you, huh?"
Hey, yo.
You the legend.
For
We
sure.
definitely gonna get E on season 6.
Oh, that's
Bro,
a fact.
what?
That's a fact. You already know the vibes, man.
You the legend.
I think we gotta talk about the fact that they're probably wondering why the heck these boys got belts on.
You know what I'm saying?
Why the
First
heck
of all,
these fool got belts
first of all,
on?
I'm just look. I'm sorry for the other half of the room over there. Sitting over there, looking over there with no titles.
Looking at
Y'all looking like the undisputed side over there, but
the undisputed fantasy football champion
of the world. Nah, man, but yo, what? Tell them why we got the titles on deck.
Okay, first of all, let's look at this beautiful black championship belt we got right here that ST's wearing. We got a new segment that we're adding to the pod, and it's called the Homie Phone Call, where we're going to be giving hot takes. We're going to do a round of basically we're going to have a judge. There's going to be 3 takes, and the judge is going to decide who had the best out of 3 takes. Whoever had the best takes, they're going to take the belt. They're going to be wearing the belt.
Yeah.
to the next episode.
Yeah.
And as far as this championship is concerned, I'm wearing this just to let y'all boys know and everybody across the world know. Your boy did participate in about 7 fantasy leagues last year. I won my big league, won about 1,200.
So you went 1 to 7?
No, one first place in one second place in another, one third place in one, and then all the rest. I never finished last in any league.
Sound like 1 and 7, right?
That's 1 and 7 to me.
Oh no, you still get paid at second place, and then I made my money back in third place. So
respect.
Out of 7 leagues, I spent like $600, and I made back like 18. So that's a come up. So that's where the championship belt come in at. You feel me? I'm gonna be wearing for most of the part. I'm proud of myself.
Okay.
Oh, is
it up for like for the new fantasy season? Is it up for like to be stripped, or you just saying like you just wearing it? Because
if you want to join that league, you can. There's still one more spot. It's 12 players. Do you want to join it? $200 buy-in, sir.
I'll jump into that one too. I'm already in another one with my dog V.
Might as well.
Hey,
I'll send it to you right after this pod, bro.
The homie E said, "Let me hold something, big baller." You over talking about them $1,200 wins, you know what I'm saying? Let me hold something, big baller. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, my daughter already got that, bro. Sorry.
Oh, that's kind of a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact.
I probably spent that on pull-up, dig. For real, bro. Same jokes.
Another thing inflation got us hit on.
For real, $44.
Niggas, kids out here.
Even dog food, like that's what really blew me about the inflation. I'm like, dog food. Why is my dog's food $65? Why? It's a dog. The food look like cereal. I can go get the niggas some Captain Crunch. Right, you know what I'm saying? And put the shit in the bowls and nigga be all right. You know what I'm saying?
Like say that my Cocoa Puffs was like dog food when I was younger. Why you like that?
What about them sugar smacks? Them must look like straight dog food pellets.
They look like little roaches.
They got the exact color.
Bruh. Get them sugar.
Split in the middle?
Bruh. Them shits always taste like you got like film on the top of your damn mouth at the end of them shits too. You know what I'm saying? Look at them nasty ass shit. Why would you pour me this? I'm a child. You know what I'm saying?
Bro.
Sugar Smash got to be top 5, one of the worst cereals.
Like, a long time.
Like, they out of there, right? They don't make them no more, do they?
Yes, they do.
So you need this, bro?
Oh yeah, I do need that, brother. I appreciate you. Yo, before we get started deep into this podcast, man, let's talk about some new stuff that's popping off.
Yes, sir.
Stuff.
Yes, sir.
Shades, inform them on what we got in regards to affiliations.
Hey, man, we got some big things popping. We got a new affiliation with Breaking Rules Podcast. Y'all check it out. You're going to see a lot of Breaking Rules videos on the Homie Studios page. You're going to see a lot of Homie Studios stuff on the Breaking Rules Podcast page. So we got a new affiliation with Breaking Rules Podcast. Shout outs to the I'm Just Quan. Shout outs to the homie. Shout outs to a Dope Geek still. You know what I'm saying? Our homie Snacks still holding it down over there. So that's the new affiliation we got. You're definitely going to see Quan a lot this season, as well as the other homies as well. And that's a huge part of the new affiliation. Another big thing that we got coming is we are dropping a new pod. It's called the No Shade Podcast. And that one's where we're going to be talking more financial literacy, generational wealth, how to build a business, credit, life insurance, trust, houses, how to buy a house, you know. So that's going to be on the No Shade Podcast. It's called No Shade because when you talk about finances, people do get offended, and we're going to say no shade, but this is how we're doing it. This is how we think you can build generational wealth. So no shade to what you're doing, but this is how we doing it.
Facts. Matter of fact, we need an air horn for that one. Where my air horn at? There it is.
You dig?
You dig?
You dig?
All right. I think it's time. It's time.
I think it's time.
Yeah, it's time. It's time. Actually, boy got the freshie right now. Your boy ain't even had this. Boy already stepped in that bit. Y'all know what time it is. Let's hit that bit. Cause it's time.
What time? I ain't been in a hot summer.
For barbershop talk.
Do he still got it, y'all?
Huh?
We about to see.
Baby. Y'all know the fucking vibes, man.
Hey.
Y'all know what the fuck it is, man. Barbershop talk. We back. Season 6 in this damn thing.
It feel good, baby.
You feel me? Don't it feel good?
It feel
Yeah,
good,
boy. Yeah,
It
boy.
ain't even start yet, and it feel good. Shit, I missed y'all.
Facts, dog. Bro, when the last time
the homies,
we just got to sit down and just chop it up?
Just chop it, bro. There's
Everybody,
so much,
yo.
bro. There's so
Everybody.
much we missed out on, bro. On this
Bro.
little break we had.
Damn, we took a 7-week break. We missed out on a whole lot. Now, going into season 6, we're not doing things the same old. We've evolved, elevated. We're doing some extra shit.
Yeah.
pretty much what we're saying. So we have a spin wheel over here off camera. And what we're going to do is we're going to spin the wheel, and whatever it lands on, we're going to pick a category out of said hats here on display. That is also off camera. Sorry for y'all who can't see that shit, but regardless. So I say we just jump right into this, right?
Let's go ahead and jump into it.
I say we go ahead and jump on into this right here.
Big deal or not?
Oh, we on big deal or no? I think we got a little video for this one.
So these topics is coming out. The hats random. It's categories on the spin wheel, and when we get that category, he's picking out of multiple topics of a hat, something random.
Yep.
And on top of that, side note, we want y'all feedback on new format and stuff, and any suggestions and stuff that you guys got. You know, we would like to hear. And we, on the side note, all want to thank Shades for taking time to put this format together.
Mm-hmm.
You know, experiment with it on his own and bring it to us. Like the creativity of the guys on this pod, the work they put in on pod,
it's unmatched.
It's crazy.
No, we do what we can. You know.
Salute.
We do what we can.
But yes, this first topic, big deal or no?
Okay.
James Harden takes a pay cut. And we're talking about 15, 20 M's pay cut.
That's a big deal, in my opinion, because you really can't say, okay, because the thing that everyone always said about James Harden is that he was selfish. You don't see any really star players that's like, nah, I'm gonna take 20 M's less so we can build an actual team to win a championship.
Right.
Like nobody's saying that. Like nowadays, it's like, nigga, I'm gonna get my bag. Like I don't know what y'all gonna do with this team. I don't care about us.
Right.
Like you know what I'm saying. So for James to be like, especially because all the heat he got for the way that they got put out. You know what I'm saying? Like they said he looked like he showed no effort. You know what I'm saying towards those last few games against the Heat. So I think for him to be like, nah, like dead ass, I'm gonna take 20 mil less, go get us some pieces so that, because honestly, they had honestly to me, the X factor for the 76ers this upcoming year is Maxey.
Mm-hmm.
If Maxey can take another step, they are deadly. You know what I'm saying? Like,
honestly,
he has the potential.
Honestly, in my opinion,
he don't have to. But I'm saying,
Maxey don't have to take another step.
He
needs to stay consistent
where he is
with what he's doing.
Right. But I'm saying, but if he could take another step and be more consistent,
he went from 17 points in the regular season to 20 points in the playoffs. That's all they need him to do.
On that same note,
I want to average 20 in the regular season.
Yeah.
On that same note, I do think it's a big deal as well, because like Ryan was just saying, nobody ain't doing that. But on top of that, me giving some props to Harden, that's just one aspect of him doing that. Right now, he been having videos, and I think he's showing his best off season. Like he lost weight, he ain't shit. Like he got muscles right now. I seen a video of this nigga Harden with muscles. The fat boy Harden, hot dog Harden. They know him at the cart.
Hamburger.
They know him at the cart. they know the nigga at the cart.
Right outside the stage.
But like that kind of dedication from somebody who we haven't seen that from. Let's be real. He hasn't had that. He has never been to the team. But like Ryan also said, that pressure must have got to my mans. You know what I'm saying? That pressure, that heat, that fire, it's a flame there.
Yeah.
You know? So either a nigga gonna burn or that fire gonna get him going. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And right now I think it got Harden going, and I'm excited to see what he goes into the season. Like, I think we're gonna see some old Harden, which everybody gotta say, even when he played no defense, niggas like to watch Harden play.
Oh, because he's giving you 40. Like Houston Harden, you getting 40. I don't care who you 40. Are. Like,
pretty 40.
I don't care who you are. Like,
because not everybody could drop 40 like how Harden do it. Let's be real.
No,
he dropped 40 to Harden.
Because Harden slashing, Harden gonna pull up to do that ugly ass step back. He gonna do all that shit, right?
Step back.
And he one of the nastiest players of all time from the triple threat.
Yeah. And to me, I look at it like this, man. It's a big deal. It's a big deal in my opinion because one, you mentioned it, Peach. He got himself back in shape, and he took the pay cut. So now, when you alleviate some more money to go pick up some more star players, now you got an opportunity. Now you got an opportunity to go and say, all right. Not only are we able to spend some additional money on extra pieces, but we know that the one piece that we have for our big two is really, really putting in the work to actually show his worth. Because we know what the perception of Harden is going into the season. You know what I mean? So I think it's a big deal that you shed $20 million, able to go allocate that somewhere else. And you're gonna and Harden is trying to give you the best version of him. Like that's a win-win all the way around. What you think, Shades?
I think it's a big deal as well. To all the points that y'all said, I'm kind of more on the negative side of Harden right now, just because I think him taking those, like him like forcing his way out of the teams caught up with him and everything, and that's why his health was the way it was. And he definitely his legs were not there last year in the playoffs and everything. And I think that forced like he's not Russell Westbrook. Like, you know what I'm saying? He realizes where he's at. He's not where he used to be. The thing is though, he can still produce those games, I think, especially if he gets into shape. So him realizing this and him taking that pay cut like that, I think that he prolonged his career. He probably set himself up for another big bag after this contract is over if he can maintain his level.
Right.
So I think that was a career saving move.
That's exactly what I think that is. Because to your point, when you look at it, like you said, like somebody, like you got to understand, like when you're a star player and you're on the other side of 30, i.e. D Wade, you know what I'm saying? Like, like I'm still a good player, but I need help. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna go out here and have these 30-point games every night no more. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I think it was the second,
third.
third
Comparison right there. I love that comparison. That move that D-Wade made at that time.
Yeah.
That if this is what I think it is with Harden, it is a move like that.
Very smart.
Very, very strategic. Tactical even. But gotta be pulled off. It take dedication. So this can't be like
they got to at least make it to the finals. They got to at least make it to the Eastern Conference Finals.
That's the minimum for that team.
Minimum.
Because they brought in Daniel House and PJ. So they brought in shooting and defense. So
and they still got Thibault. They still got Maxey. They still got Tobias.
Yeah.
So they got depth.
They still got the big man in the middle.
The like major factor here.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. I knew Embiid was the truth. Like when they was interviewing like KD, and they was like, "Who is the one person that you hate playing against?" He was like Embiid. And he didn't even like. It was like he didn't even think about it. He was like Embiid, and they was like, "Why?" He was just like,
"Yeah, problem."
He was like, "Bro," he was just like, "There's nothing you can do." Like he'll literally. He'll literally tell you that during the game. He was like, "Bro, I can do whatever I want." He was like, "I can take somebody to." He said, "I'll take it to the top. I'll take them in the paint. I can abuse them. There's nothing they can do. I can get the bucket however I want it." You know what I'm saying?
And if you double team, he could pass.
Right. He was like, "It's nothing." He was like, and he said, "All I can say is I know." Like when he say that shit in the game, like he was just like, "All I can say is I know," because like, bitch, he can do all of that shit he's saying. Like,
right.
So I was just like,
because his jumper is not as deadly as KD, but he got body.
Right.
So
he gonna create his own spaces off his body. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but yeah. All right.
All right, man. Next spin. Next spin. What we got next, man? NBA. All right. Let's. I mean, we got graphics for everything.
Interesting hat.
Golden State.
You dig. All right.
Perfect timing.
So what we got?
It's been reported that the 76ers could pursue KD. And they've also already talked about a trade package, including Tobias Harris, Maxey, and Thibault, plus a couple of draft picks. So my question to y'all is, if this is pulled off, what does that do for the East? Or what do y'all see? What are y'all thoughts about the whole thing?
Oh, if that was pulled off,
they win the East.
Nope, that's not what I'm gonna say.
So Ryan, you saying they win the East?
I mean, I'm trying to think of who else they have if you get rid of those players.
They still got PJ. They still got Danny Green.
They gonna get.
They still got House.
They'll get some niggas on the veteran.
I was about to say, ain't no way you can fill that out.
It's not gonna be strong depth. It's gonna be veteran depth
that can get you like 6 points.
Right, solid niggas,
like
healthy niggas.
That's not gonna get
Greg Hill.
That's not gonna get
It's not even about that, because at the end of the day, KD and Embiid could get it done with nobody else.
Exactly.
To be real. But what I think that would do is cause a domino effect of other moves, because anybody in the East can't just accept what they got. Like the Bucks got to make a move. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you don't got enough now. Whatever your team is, it's not enough now.
Yeah, Pat is definitely somebody at that point. I think Pat is definitely including Bam Adebayo and packages.
He's gonna have to do something.
He gotta get somebody. Like he gonna get help.
Whatever you got right now in the East, however good it is, if that move was to happen, it's no longer as good as it was yesterday. Like,
exactly. You know? It does cause, what it does do is it does cause that domino effect. And what it end up happening is you'll see a team like Milwaukee try to make a move, because they're gonna have.
Y'all really think Milwaukee would make a move? I don't think they would.
They would have to.
They would have
pressure
to.
in
they
their
got
position.
Giannis. They think they got Superman. Bro.
No, they know they got Giannis. They know they got Superman.
The person that they
but Superman wouldn't be enough for that.
But they're thinking that they win last year if Chris Middleton was healthy.
But this is
you gotta think team. They'll get somebody like they'll try to. Okay, I see them trying to make a
last
move.
Year if Chris Middleton was healthy.
I think they make a move that's not so much like a huge name,
like a Malcolm Brogdon to the Celtics move,
something like that. Like it's a move that like probably like a Roy Hachimura added to their team from the Wizards. You know what I'm saying? That gives them like that power forward that can still shoot the three.
Why not Bradley Beal?
Nah.
Bradley Beal ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, like I mean, you see when he just signed, like he not going nowhere.
That nigga don't want to move if moving was an option in this bitch.
I know,
you know what I'm saying?
We know certain things aren't going to happen. But just give me one player, regardless if it was serious or not. Give me one player that the Bucks could get that you think would change it.
The center for the Pacers is it Evan Turner?
Yeah,
I think if the Bucks got.
Because if you have
somebody better than Drew, like let's say the Bucks got Kyrie. Let's say the Bucks got Kyrie type shit like that. That would be a big move.
Yeah.
Or
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and that's realistic.
That's Donovan.
Right, you know, either one. Like that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's a huge move with Giannis. If Giannis,
that might be it.
So the thing is, like,
best has been Chris Middleton.
I'm gonna tell you now, though. The issue that they're gonna end up running into. Who the fuck want to go play in Milwaukee?
That's the problem.
But if you send,
somebody would play with Giannis under these stipulations, that's what happened with the 70s.
Well, absolutely, because you have to. Yeah, I think that the best fit would be Donovan, because Donovan's a volume shooter, and you give him footers in the paint, and Bobby Portis, Lopez, and Giannis that can get those rebounds and just get putbacks when he do miss. You know what I'm saying? So like,
Chris Middleton is efficient.
Yeah, like that's.
And Donovan played defense, so he would fit in with that team.
Yeah.
First of all, y'all know if Donovan was over there with Giannis, nigga.
The problem with Donovan.
I was thinking Dame.
Dame
over there would counteract. That would counteract KD to the 76ers to me. Dame with Giannis.
Dame with Giannis would be disgusting.
nasty. But back to who the fuck we were just talking about?
Donovan Mitchell.
Donovan Mitchell. Back to Donovan Mitchell though. The problem with Donovan Mitchell is not the fact that we know he gonna score.
This is official.
It's just gonna take him if he scores 40. If he scores 40, he shot 36 shots.
But that's why he was saying with the team that the Bucks got, if they kept any of those big man pieces right now, along with Giannis, that's boards. They get a lot of offensive rebounds.
He gonna miss a lot, and that's okay because them niggas gonna clean that shit up. Like
Giannis definitely gonna be on the putback tip.
If it's a trade though, they ain't keeping all them pieces.
They gonna lose Middleton. Middleton is enough value in the trade with other weaker pieces. They're not gonna lose Lopez and Portis, or if they do lose one.
I'm not letting Bobby Portis go. I'm sorry.
I don't think they would.
That's an interesting one though. You know what I mean? Like, what the hell could possibly happen? Like, what happens?
Well, Drew has to go. Like, you can't keep Drew.
Right. But like, it's interesting in a nutshell when you look at like how that one piece can literally just start the domino effect that can start. The East is so damn competitive right now. Like, we talking about all these other teams. What is
from 1 to 6? It's like a 4 or 5 game difference, right, between where you're placed.
But what does a team like Boston do?
Honestly, I don't think Boston.
I mean, Ninja Take, speaking on Boston, KD mentioned Boston as one of the teams that he wanted to go to as well. I find that kind of funny. One of the 2 new teams.
Well, he wants to go to teams that actually are close to winning championships, apparently. So, but the thing is, to get a KD, you don't keep Smart. You have to lose either Tatum or Brown. There's no way you get a KD and lose that person. Like, you have to have that. It's mandatory. It's Mando.
Hella mandatory.
So, like, when you look at it holistically, like, I don't know what Boston, like, they have what it takes to put a package together, but they're not willing to part with those 2 pieces. And like,
if that move happened, they do it. If KD went to 76ers, they would have to do something.
So you think that's worth? I don't know, bro. Because I mean that's putting. If KD goes to the 76ers, who can they add that brings more value to that team than them losing one of their already 2 stars they have? Like, I don't see.
Bam.
No, I don't see
Tatum and Bam.
No, I don't see that being like. And I like Bam, but like, no, bro. Like, because one thing about it, like when I watch the Celtics, when Tatum starts shying away,
Tatum needs a big man. He needs a bigger man than Bam. He needs an Embiid or a Joker or a broader Rudy Gobert.
I think we only seen Tatum with Al Horford, old ass, and what's his name, who I think is trash to be as athletic and big as he is. What's that center they got? It's damn.
What?
I got his name right now.
Robert Williams.
Robert Williams, yeah. I think he doesn't play to his potential.
Yeah. Anyway, my bad, y'all. Like we running into a little technical difficulty, but we're gonna make this shit pop for as long as we can make this shit pop. You know what I mean?
Let's get a spin.
NFL.
Hey, I've been waiting. It's that time, baby.
Yes, sir. All right, what we got, Shades?
We got Kareem Hunt requests a trade.
Can I go first on this? Because if anybody know, that's my dog.
Right.
As far as fantasy wise, as far as watching him play, I like the way that he plays the game.
Yeah.
Obviously, I think if his situation never happens, he's still with the Chiefs as their bell cow.
Oh, 100%.
1,000%.
But the way his cards fell, his request makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, if he not gonna get paid like, you know, Chubb over there, he could get a bigger bag somewhere else.
100%.
You know? So he got to put them in a pressure situation, you know? And people would trade for him.
Absolutely.
People would trade for him. Give Tom Brady Kareem Hunt.
But the thing is they went ahead and they said no.
Don't give Tom Brady any fucking else.
They already gave
the Patriots would trade.
They already gave him the big no. You ain't getting traded. What you mean?
You gonna ride out this year and then
what you mean?
And then you go into the free agents.
You can do whatever you want to do afterwards.
Well, you ain't leaving this
now,
year though.
This is the thing. They said no in August. Once October get here, that's a different scenario altogether. That's a different scenario.
The offers they could get for him.
Exactly.
That, and then you got to trim your roster down to a 52-man roster. So then it's like, I mean, if you know what I'm saying, like if you see like another back that's also performing in training camps, it's like, yeah, I mean, we can afford to like trade him and then get like a third, and that's still one less player.
I think
you know what I'm
saying would make more sense for the organization, because think about it like this, right? Titans, Derrick Henry go down again. You wouldn't trade for him? A second at minimum?
Like picks are gonna be moved. You know what I mean?
Saying.
Kareem Hunter.
Like I'm thinking, like
Kareem Hunter started
big running back.
Right.
Absolutely, but you think he's worth a
running back based team?
No.
To a running back based team, yeah.
Second or third.
He's worth a first.
I say second or third.
He's worth a first to a certain type of team.
Depends on the team and depends on the desperation.
But because of his history, second, third pick.
His history ain't been bad since his one thing though.
I know, but that's still a knock. You know they're gonna use that.
I don't think it's as big
but you also gotta remember how these NFL teams operate. It ain't that could have been 4-5 years ago.
That's leverage.
That exactly. That's all it is leverage.
Anyway, not to give you money.
Right. That's it. You know what I mean? So
but that's leverage that's not gonna work organization to organization, like in a trade situation. That leverage is gonna work in a Kareem contract situation.
So would y'all take Kareem Hunt on the Jets to start right now?
I mean, we good at running back right now. So we wouldn't waste value in that position.
I'm just saying if
the equivalent to him in a wide receiver, I think so. But the thing is, we got a lot of potential good running backs.
Yeah, y'all do got.
So
y'all
we're
got
not gonna make that trade in that. But like a team that's like I said, like the Titans, they're so Derrick Henry dependable. They will get somebody that's a dog like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Last year, if he was available, they would have took that motherfucker.
Absolutely.
The Cardinals, James Conner goes down. James Conner probably gonna get injured.
They might got
the Dolphins.
The Dolphins should make that move right now.
The Dolphins make that move, I'll be mad.
Oh yeah, for sure.
The Bills.
Hey, yo,
I'm already mad because I watched Tyreek Hill saucing dudes up.
Shout out to the homie Adult Geeks. What's good with you, boy? Huh?
What up, Snack? What's up, boy?
You feel me? What's good? What's good with you, boy? No, but no, I mean it's just a simple to me. Look, he ain't moving until October. That's my prediction on that.
Yeah, October, November for sure. Well, no, because that's the deadline. Yeah, he probably gone before October.
Yeah, definitely.
Let's get another spin.
Another spin.
Prediction.
It's prediction time, baby. Let's go. Hold on. I gotta put the little thingamajig out there for this. Where my prediction at? There it is.
Predictions, huh?
Yes, sir. So what we got?
Okay, guys. Y'all got to tell me who y'all think is going to win the NFC South. All right. So for our viewers out there who don't know what teams are in the NFC South,
right?
You got the Falcons, you got the Panthers, you got the Saints, and you got the Buccaneers.
Who you got?
I think this might be universal.
I mean, yeah. I mean, this one's a pretty simple.
This one, yeah, I think this one.
I mean, it's the Bucks and it's the Bucks until otherwise. Until proven otherwise. Look, Brady.
They got Julio.
They got
Am
Julio.
I the only one who thinks that's epic?
That's
Like,
no, you're not.
Because I feel like it's downplayed.
Oh, it's definitely downplayed.
And all I see is him as the third receiver.
Right.
Mismatched than a motherfucker.
Line this man.
You put him in the slot?
In the slot, bro.
You don't
in
have
the slot.
to. Because you put Evans in the slot?
Yeah.
What the fuck we gonna do?
Or Godwin.
If Godwin plays the slot, you put them at if you put them at A and B.
I'm just saying we could literally play with the formations. Like, all right, we're gonna line it up like this. We get 3 dice, and this is what y'all gonna do. Like, CeeLo, nigga.
You go over there. You go over there. You go over there. All right, this play. All right, you go over there. You go over there. You go over there. All right. Oh, look, you go over there. You go over there.
I'm trying to tell you, like, because they all do that. Like, they all can play all those receivers.
They can play.
Y,
yeah.
And then they got Russell Gage. They still got the kid Darden.
Yep.
I think it really helps them
go to that other place
because Mike Evans and Godwin aren't injury prone, but they get those nagging little hamstrings and this
Evans
and
get
that.
the soft tissue.
That's going to help, and so does Julio.
Yeah,
and that's going to help. I think all of them stay like
healthy.
Know. So if someone does go down, I could play a little dominant right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Right.
Julio waiting for that.
Bro, it's I mean, so
you said I wasn't getting no touchdowns. Bitch, watch this.
So we all on the Buccaneers, right?
Yeah, Buccaneers.
Yeah, Buccaneers. Yeah, Buccaneers. What's that?
Analyze the analyst.
Oh shit.
All right, so this is a new category where you know you got all your. This is a new one, so you know you got all your analysts out there like Stephen A. Smith, Shannon Sharp, Skip Bayless, Nick Wright, Chris Broussard. You know they give all these takes, and they always analyzing the players.
Yeah.
Well, they should have people analyzing them.
Big facts.
And I'm here for it.
All right, so we're about to get into that,
huh? All right, so which analyst are we analyzing first?
Please let me cook this.
All right, so we're analyzing Colin Cowherd's top 10 new QB and wide receiver duos.
All right. So I got this pulled up right here, if I'm not mistaken. All right, yeah, I do have it right here. So I'm gonna go 10 through 1. 10 through 1, all right. We got Trevor Lawrence and Christian Kirk at 10, Matt Ryan and Michael Pittman at 9, Deshaun Watson and Amari Cooper at 8. At 7, we got Tom Brady and Russell Gage. 6 is Jalen Hurts and AJ Brown. 5, Russell Wilson and Jerry Jeudy. Matt Stafford and Allen Robinson at 4. Kyler Murray and Hollywood Brown at 3. Tua Tagovailoa and Tyreek Hill at 2. And at number 1, Derek Carr and Devontae Adams. What say you?
I'm good with all of that except for 7. He got me all the way fucked up. Like he could have went Russell Gage, nigga.
Like Jones.
Like, you forgot that these niggas signed Julio. Like, how did you forget that?
Even if it was before that.
Nah,
you gonna try Evans like that?
No.
It was new. It said new.
New quarterback wide
like
receiver
you
duo.
could have said so much other shit. Like even if you didn't want to go to that team, you could have went Trey Lance, Debo. You know what I'm saying? Like you could have been like
Pat Juju. That ain't make the list.
Pat Juju did not make the list.
Did not make the list.
I like that.
I like that too.
Me too. Definitely.
But yeah, like Russell Gage, dog. I was just like, and then like when I heard the take and I like listened to him like try to make credibility to this, bring credibility to it. It was trash.
Tua Tyreek Hill.
That's not number 2 for me.
Put Trevor to Kirk.
That's 10.
That's 10.
Allen Robinson and Matt Stafford is gonna be number 2 for me.
Yeah,
that's number 2.
Yeah, he got that at 4. I don't think that's number 2 because I also think that that Cooper Kupp still demands way too much. And yeah, Allen Robinson gonna get his, but it's not gonna be in the top 2 duos of the. Like I don't think it'll end up being that high.
I feel like Allen Robinson could look like a better Robert Woods out this bit. And Robert used to get them catches.
Yeah,
he used to look like Cooper
right,
on the other.
You're right.
We used to play him in fantasy.
Except for Cooper still put up better Cooper numbers, and that's my point.
I'm saying not every time.
The vast majority of the time it was Cooper Kupp.
I also feel like,
but this is what I'm saying. So if Cooper Kupp is still putting up the Cooper Kupp numbers, yeah, Allen Robinson gonna get his numbers. Nobody's denying that. Like I can't sit here and say like the man ain't finished, but that ain't got nothing to do with what I'm saying. Because if that's the case, if he does, then Allen Robinson is still gonna probably go get what, maybe 1,000 on the season.
If you judge it based on that, then who's number 3?
Deshaun and Amari.
Then I'm gonna have to at least put Allen Robinson at number 3. I can't put him at number 2 then because Tyreek they're gonna have the whole offense structured around him, so he's gonna get his yards. You know what I'm saying? So if we doing, but I think Allen Robinson still he's not gonna. I don't think he's gonna have just like 1,000 yards. I think he's gonna have like over. I'm saying like 1,100 probably still and 10 touchdowns still. Like he's gonna be a touchdown machine because they're gonna use him how they did Odell. Odell's getting touchdowns.
Catches. That's what
when you're in the red zone, bro, like he's a touchdown machine.
So is that not going to take away from Cooper Kupp's volume?
Cooper Kupp has had Robert Woods and OBJ on his team, and it didn't take any damn thing away from him.
Yeah, he's still going to get
in consecutive years. Like it's not
going to get 10, 13
like
targets.
That's Cooper Kupp's numbers ain't finna be impacted.
But Van Jefferson is hurt, and they don't have a third really. So Allen Robinson about to eat. That's all I'm saying.
I'm not saying that he ain't finna go out there and get his numbers. I'm just saying like he ain't finna be top 2 duo. That's what I'm saying. Like top 2 new duo when you look at stats to production. You know what I mean? Like it's not finna be top 2, but top 10 absolutely they deserve to be in this top 10 list. I'm just saying 2. No, that ain't it.
Yeah, I put him at 3. Zach Wilson, Elijah Moore.
Nah, the new. So it's Garrett.
Wilson.
Oh, Wilson to Garrett Wilson.
Yeah.
It's gonna be Wilson to the other team.
He keep throwing them picks.
Why y'all look? Don't look at me like that. Look, y'all, what has man done already in the preseason? Don't worry, I'll wait.
I'm gonna just say this. I'm about to give y'all a hot take.
All right.
He's gonna give y'all a hot take.
Zach greater than Trevor this year.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and
are you really gonna
unplug?
So we're gonna get a board over here very soon, and we're gonna put certain stuff, that dribble that you just spit out your mouth over there. Are you willing to bet the bet ball on that? You ready to do something on that? Like 3, I want 3 rolls of the bet ball if you lose that.
3 rolls?
3 rolls on the bet ball, bro. All right, 2.
2 rolls.
2 rolls. 2 rolls. All right, bet.
We ain't got no camera. We ain't got no camera. As y'all can see, we are stuck like Chuck right here. But that's all good. We gonna finish this out without it, and we gonna make sure we have it tuned in, ready for y'all next week. You know what I'm saying?
Yiddy. All right, let's get this next spin in here.
So cameras on y'all boys for the rest of the show.
All right,
so
we got
over the Homie Studios podcast, right?
We got predictions.
Britt says it's the homies. What's up, babe? Huh? Dang, they gave you silence. That's crazy. All right, what we got, man?
Yo, who's gonna have the best season out of the new coaches, NFL head coaches? Which new NFL head coach you think is gonna have the best season?
For the folk that's
make me contradict my bet ball.
You got a list of the head coaches, brother.
I do not have a list of head coaches.
Okay, but if y'all guys got an answer, go ahead.
We got the dude, his second time who came from the Patriots, Josh McDaniels.
Josh McDaniels.
His first year with the Raiders.
I got y'all.
Oh, okay, you got it.
Okay, you got Nathaniel Hackett.
He just dropped down.
He went to Denver.
There you
go. You got Mike McDaniel. He went to the Dolphins.
Right.
You got Doug Peterson. He went to the Jaguars.
Mm-hmm.
You got Josh McDaniels. He went to the Raiders. Let's see.
See, because the tough part here is like when you have a new head coach at the Raiders and a new head coach at
Denver.
At Denver, same division.
Both got great quarterbacks at this point.
Right.
But that division is
tough.
Okay, my fault. I got it here. Lovie Smith, Houston Texans. Matt Eberflus, Chicago Bears.
Mm-hmm.
Doug Peterson for the Jaguars.
Yeah.
Brian Daboll, the Giants. Kevin O'Connell, Minnesota Vikings.
Mm-hmm.
Mike McDaniel, Miami Dolphins. Nathaniel Hackett, Denver Broncos.
Mm-hmm.
Dennis Allen, New Orleans Saints.
Mm-hmm.
Josh McDaniels, the Raiders, and then Todd Bowles for the Bucks.
Does anybody know if Jameis is hurt? I had seen
he hurt his foot.
Is he gonna be straight?
He's gonna be straight.
He's gonna be straight. I think he should be back by week 1.
I like
week
the
10.
Saints because I like Jameis with Michael Thomas coming back. I really like that. Like,
so you think Dennis Allen is gonna have the best
quarterback for me? That like, if he could just,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think he got all of the tools.
Yeah. So you're saying Dennis Allen? Okay. What about you, SC?
There's a new head coach for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Todd Bowles.
Yeah, y'all know that fuck Todd Bowles and fuck Tom Brady.
Yeah,
that's why that couldn't come from.
I mean, I get you, brother. You know, trust me, I understand. I'm just saying.
Because if he wins with Tom Brady, do I hate him more than anybody? Probably.
Yeah, I can see why you would hate that man.
Right.
I can see why you would hate that man. But regardless, it's Todd Bowles with Brady, Evans, Julio, Godwin. My God, don't lose. Fournette. My God, win. Is Fournette back?
Fournette there.
I thought that man was a free agent. You know.
No, he came back, bro.
Look, man. I'm gonna be real with the homies. I took a break from sports.
Yeah.
I'm keeping it 1,000. I took a break. I had to take a mental break away from all this bullshit. But we back.
But we back in it.
We back.
Fournette is back.
Hey, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, I'm gonna go Josh McDaniels.
Josh McDaniels.
The Raiders?
Yeah.
You think they could do first year with him there? Yes, it's Josh with Carr and Devontae. But that division, bro.
That division is deadly.
Mahomes on gotta be on some revenge shit right now. And he lost Tyreek. So behind the back passes like a motherfucker. If y'all been seeing his training camp video.
For sure.
With the left.
What? But
with the left.
Yeah. He's so crazy.
What about you, Ryan? What coach you think?
Give me
Lovie Smith?
I want to see Lovie step it up. I know they trash, but I just think
he gotta win the
he gonna sneak a couple of wins. Huh?
I feel like he gonna surprise some people. I mean, I don't know who they got on their team, but I just feel like
Davis Mills and Brandon Cooks.
Davis Mills played a good season.
Despite everything else,
very high potential quarterbacks to do good this year.
Davis Mills better than Darnold,
and this is a very winnable division.
Why do you keep bringing up Darnold?
I'm just saying.
Because he losing to Baker Mayfield.
Just saying.
Bro, that has to be the most trash quarterback room. Bro,
is Baker really trash though?
I give him top 25.
I don't think Baker. I don't think Baker's trash because at the end of the day, I do think Baker got that dog in him. You know what I'm saying?
I take Baker over Carson Wentz.
Nigga can have that dog in him all he want to. At the end of the day, when he got to throw it to either Odell or Darvish, this nigga wasn't completing.
Everybody take him over Carson Wentz.
I'll take him over Carson. I'll take him over Heineke.
I think a change of scenery might help Baker.
You take Baker over Heineke?
I think he can't throw.
Neither can Baker.
He can, but Baker be I think his head was out of it. I think it was mental for me.
Here we go. This man always break down the psychology of it.
Therapy shades over here.
I think it was a mental thing,
I think,
brother. It was a mental.
PhD in sports psychology.
Yo, let's get to this next spin real quick. NBA. We got another NBA. I'm gonna hit this, little categories.
All right, what we got?
We got the KD and the Nets ultimatum situation, the whole net situation. We ain't been on the pod, so we can kind of elaborate on the entire thing, go through any rumors and all the stuff that you heard, how y'all feel about it, what y'all think the owner should do. Let's break it down. This junk right here got messy.
It's
real
got layers.
quick.
Layers.
I think the most shocking thing is that not only did he double down on his trade request, like within like a week ago, this dude he went up to the owner and was just like, I have no faith in the direction that the team is going. Like, bro, for you to go to the owner and tell her that, like, bro, like, that's just like,
he said that?
Yes. You hear about that?
Yeah.
No, I thought he said, I didn't hear everything.
He said he has no faith in the direction of this team. Like, so not only did he double down on his trade request, he went to the owner of the team and said, I have no faith in the coaching staff.
He said, yo, pretty much you got to get Steve Nash
out of here.
Get him out the paint.
Basically is what he was saying. And the owner came back and said, I feel confident in our coaching staff and the people that we have in place to make this team successful. So I'm just like, yeah, bro, you got to trade him. Like, it's like at that point, not only did he just tell you, like, bro, I'm not, like, I want to get traded, but I'm going to double down and tell you that your coach and everybody else you got in the team ain't shit.
Hold up. Before we continue, the homie Rod dropped in and said, Zach Wilson out for the year, torn ACL. I'm going to need y'all to do some research on that. Here you go. Yeah, I ain't see that either.
Jets updates. I would have got that.
This is breaking news. You know what I'm saying? No. Dang, you about to have us going on pod. Everybody gonna be looking up this shit.
Oh yeah, he did.
Oh,
what?
My goodness.
No. Yo. No. That is
injury nightmare, non-contact knee injury.
The boy, we're gonna start calling Rod Scoops because the boy had it first. You know what I'm saying?
Brought by Rod.
The boy had it first right here on
Hot Rod.
Homie Studios.
Caught up with Hot
live. Damn.
Hot
Rod. Damn.
Y'all gotta take this fucking camera off me.
I'm fucking
look, that's the only camera we got.
You want to turn that bit?
Take it off me. I'm gonna start looking right.
You want to turn that bit?
I'm gonna turn that bit.
Turn this motherfucker.
Okay. My bad. Damn.
Wait. Breaking tape. This could be a good thing.
Here he go.
We got Flacco.
Fuck Flacco. We got to make a trade. We need somebody. Anybody.
Colin Kaepernick.
Oh, sign that boy.
Hey, Jimmy G.
Jimmy Triple OG in NYC. Let's go. We need somebody. Somebody. Yeah, y'all take that camera so I can cry. Why they doing this to me?
Oh man.
That's
yeah,
crazy.
we gotta get Jimmy G.
Yeah, you gotta get Jimmy.
Trey Lance go to touchdown. Take him all the way. Jimmy G, you been sitting on the side playing healthy as fuck. We need you now.
That's tough. Yo,
I mean, y'all can get Sam.
Jesus.
Hey, is Salah connected to the 49ers?
Yeah.
We got to be able to make that trade.
Hey, man.
I'm saying.
Damn. Mid-pod breaking news. Jets quarterback Zach Wilson goes down with a potential
right knee injury.
Damn it, man. That's very unfortunate because like y'all team is continuing to try to build and gain chemistry together and like
so
you just don't want to
really
see this
gonna be a sophomore year, so he's behind the 8-ball again.
Yeah.
Fuck that. He done.
You just don't want to see that kind of shit. That's
for
terrible.
Real?
That's how New York is. Oh yeah.
You think he done?
We can't take the risk of
if
he needs 2 more years, you need a real year to kind of get back under your real legs. Like,
yeah,
fuck that.
Damn it, man. Well,
they said every number 2 overall pick over the last 4 years had an ACL tear. Zach, Chase Young, Nick Bosa, and Saquon.
Bro, don't draft me number 2.
Don't get number 2 pick. Jack.
You better pull a Eli Manning and demand a trade on draft day. Fuck out of here, bro. No, bro. Damn, that's like this new Madden curse
on the number 2.
That's the new number 2 curse.
It's the Madden curse, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Dang, that's devastating. I'm sorry to hear that.
That's very unfortunate.
But you might be able to get Jimmy G. That might be better. Like what P said.
Damn.
That might actually be better.
Damn.
You don't like it, Ryan?
I mean, we just have Ryan Fitzpatrick all over again.
My nigga sound depressed right now.
He's a winner though.
I mean, this is fresh off the presses.
This ain't fresh off the press, bro.
Jesus Christ.
All right, let's get another one of these spins in again. What we got? Fantasy football, baby.
Okay.
So what we got? Fantasy football.
Well, my sleepers was just affected.
What I want to know is who's the top running back you aiming for in the draft? If you can draft
to steal my picks, let me stop.
If you can aim for a running back in fantasy or a value pick, if you want to probably second, third round, I'll probably get this guy. I think he's gonna be dope. Second, third round. But
right.
What running back do you want on your team right now? Who's the running back you want?
Oh, this simple for me. This simple for me. Give me Austin Eckler. Like, I want the guy who's gonna catch 8 to 9 passes out of the backfield a game. He's still gonna get his rushing yards. And he gets mad touchdowns on the season.
Yes, sir.
Like,
yeah, and he stay healthy.
And he stay healthy. Yeah.
Durable.
Give me Kamara.
Alvin.
If Jameis back, Thomas back.
And they said Thomas looking good.
Yeah.
I like
to
Kamara
me, he was
too.
never not. Like,
Kamara always was nice though. Like, it was just that they didn't have Kamara really can line up wherever he want, and he's a problem. Like,
you don't want no problem.
Like, Kamara is what the Jags want ETN to be.
Yes,
exactly.
Right. Exactly who he wants to be.
Exactly who we want him to be. You damn right.
I want Joe Mixon this year.
Better offensive line.
When the wide receiver,
why you looking at me like that?
When the wide receiver core.
Why you looking at me like that?
He feel trash in that. Why you looking at me like
that? Why you looking at me like that? Huh? Why you looking? Why you got that face, bro?
That's the running back that you trying to target?
One of them for sure. The top running backs for sure. Joe Mixon?
I get what Joe Mixon does.
Because when Joe Mixon get the ball, they so worried about them 3 other receivers that he only got a shake and he can catch. He can do and he can block. He a 3-down back. He remind me of Marshall Faulk a lot.
I'm saying, like, if all the running backs that we can name, the first name you named was Joe Mixon.
We're talking about fantasy.
I'm continuing on.
He's top 5 in fantasy, bro. He's a top 5 pick in fantasy right now. Like, he's a top 5, or not top 5 pick, but he's a top 5 running back in fantasy right now. Joe Mixon balled out last year, and he's projected to be more because the line got better.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna say Saquon, but the quarterback situation
It's so garbage.
is just so garbage.
So garbage.
It's a Barry Sanders situation. Like
And
Saquon is the new age Barry to me.
I mean, Nick Chubb got a good chance to me because no Watson for them first games, and when Watson come back, it's easier. Like
yeah, 100%.
Especially if Kareem get traded.
Yeah,
who's getting those carries? Mostly him.
Bro, how you gonna disrespect my pick, bro? Joe Mixon was a beast last year.
Okay.
Monster.
Okay.
He's ahead of Fournette this year. He's ahead of Kamara on the draft boards. He's ahead of Kamara.
Mm-hmm.
Only ones he's behind is Jonathan Taylor, Derrick Henry, Christian McCaffrey.
I take a healthy Christian McCaffrey over a lot of niggas.
Yeah, Christian McCaffrey. And then who's the other? Aaron Jones. Aaron Jones is ahead of him. And Dalvin Cook. Sorry. So he's 6.
Okay.
Oh, Dalvin's a good one too.
Dalvin is a good pick.
Dalvin.
Yeah.
With Justin Jefferson.
Who you got, Ryan?
Ryan, who you said?
Oh,
you drafting in the big boy league. You trying to get the belt, bro. Who you getting?
I mean, I probably have to go Kamara too, just because I know he gonna get passes and rushing yards. Good offensive line. I can't think of. I mean, I like McCaffrey, but it's just McCaffrey ain't gonna stay healthy. So
you don't like Breece Hall?
Not now.
I mean,
never mind.
We will like Breece though, because I mean, we're gonna be a running team now for sure. Like,
ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it.
We a triple option team right now.
You know what I'm saying?
Run me that Georgia Tech offensive playbook.
No, because the quarterback got to run in that Georgia Tech offense, bro.
Yeah, you don't want
Flacco ain't going nowhere, bro.
You better put Mike White in if you want to run.
You better get Kaepernick for real. You trying to do that?
All right.
We got another shit in here.
Excuse me, guys.
Big deal or not?
Big deal or not?
Zach Wilson torn ACL. Yes. Fucking big deal.
This is a good one. Ryan Jensen, the Tampa Bay center, gets hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Might be out for the year.
Mm-hmm.
Big deal or not?
No. Because Tom Brady,
For
some reason,
finds a way.
He's gonna make
whoever else the backup
center make it to the fucking Pro Bowl this year.
That's a fact. Or
he's about to
they're gonna still go get some veteran
Brady shit and have this nigga playing outside of his mind. Whoever the fuck.
And then there's somebody gonna trade for that dude, and he gonna be a fucking bum.
That's the fact.
That's the fact. That's the fact.
I think it's a big deal. I think it's a big deal just because it is Tom Brady, but we do see that, you know, their teams in the playoffs, things change, and that little piece right there, Jensen is, even though he ain't like a top lineman, he's like he got attitude, and he's like
a top 5 center.
He's top.
But
on the side note, part of it, why
not according to Pro Football Focus, he was like 20 something. Mm-hmm. But he bigger to me. He's better than that. Like he's better than a top 25 center.
Quick side note: the reason why it was more of a big deal is because they lost him after they lost both guards already.
Yeah,
that was what made it real deal. I just remembered that and I forgot. They lost the whole center of their.
I'm just saying against the Rams in the playoffs, that's going to matter. Like,
I mean, if they play the Rams,
they usually wind up playing the Rams like every year, bro. Like for some reason, I don't know.
Yeah, well, every year's a new year. But at the end of the day, like initially, I thought this was a huge deal. Like eventually, a huge deal.
Yeah.
But there's something about Brady and having Brady on your roster that just changes shit. That has no business being the way it is. And they're gonna figure it out. Because it's gonna be quick pass galore, but you're gonna start seeing wide receivers screens.
Yeah, because if the center ain't getting it together, Brady gonna say something to them and make them get it right. You know what I'm saying?
I'm trying to tell you, like, it's the thing about it. At the end of the day, you're playing with the living GOAT.
Yeah.
When this motherfucker say, "I need you," if you love football in any form or fashion, you about to give your fucking whatever your body got, like, you know, for Tom in football.
Yeah.
Come on now.
He's that type of leader for sure.
Come on now. Even if he wasn't, just because of who he is in football. It's like if you was playing with Jordan in basketball, like, you know you're gonna give your best. Even if you barely get the ball, like when he give it to me though.
I feel what you're saying, but
Jordan down.
I feel what you're saying, but what I'm saying with how Tom is, everybody say that when they meet him, he's totally different than what you thought. Like he really is a guy's guy, you know what I'm saying? And that's the part that's that extra part. Like
that's
why Leonard Fournette came back. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's the reason why Leonard came back.
Tom Brady had to connect with dudes. Like they talk about different people and how many people Tom Brady was like been playing since they was born and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like he's had to connect with generations of people. He definitely has that skill. I was never gonna question that, you know.
I think he should be a coach, probably.
I don't think he should be a coach.
You don't think so?
I think he gonna get away from the game.
I don't think he will.
An analyst job after this year.
I mean, playing like coaching.
Yeah, or if he is a part of the game, it would be like in management, like upper management. Executive.
John Elway.
Yeah, it'd be one of those type of roles. It ain't finna be he a head coach.
Yeah.
Same thing goes.
He more likely to probably be like a owner-ish kind of guy.
Right. I mean, I feel the same exact way about Peyton.
We know that. That's facts because he tried to do that with the Dolphins.
Yeah, he already tried. That's what I'm saying. Like, I think he would end up going to the executive role, and because what Brady ain't finna do is go out here and try.
I know how to put pieces together.
No. What Brady ain't finna do, he ain't finna go out here and jeopardize his legacy by going out here then tagging on as a coach.
Shout out to the boy Marcus. What's up, bro?
What's good, Marcus? How you doing, brother? Huh?
Yo.
Hey, the homies. Yeah, let's do this. Put that on the screen. The homies are back. You already know what it is, Marcus. We here, man. Hey, man. Yeah, you missed the early part where we had multiple camera angles, but technical difficulties. But stay tapped in. I know Marcus gonna stay tapped in. That's my dog. You know what I'm saying?
Let's get another spin in here. We got a couple of more. Dark horses. Okay.
I'm ready because ST won this last year.
Oh, absolutely.
And this year you can't. Oh wait, I don't know what it's gonna be.
Wait, what you mean I can't?
All right. This is the NBA East. NBA East.
This is so hard to do right now with all that's lingering.
Right.
Dark horse team. We'll make it subject to changes of trades and stuff before the season.
Charlotte.
Okay. I'm going third.
Charlotte.
Why Charlotte?
Melo.
But I think Bridges got in trouble or something.
Melo. I don't care. That boy is impressive to me. I think they're gonna have to continue to build around him. But
big man, he need a big man.
Yeah, but for right now, if I'm saying dark, because like there's so many damn top teams in the East that if I say any of those top teams, that's not dark horse. So I got to go a little bit out of the realm.
For sure.
So Charlotte.
I'm gonna say Atlanta.
I'm right there with you, Hawks.
I'm gonna say Trae Young and DeJounte Murray.
Kev Collins,
and they still got Collins. I still hear they're trying to trade Collins, but right now they still got Collins and they still got the rest of that core. To me, I think
they got Hunter.
I think they still got Hunter. DeAndre Hunter to me is really like the X factor of that team. Like if he can take that next step, that's a dangerous team.
Dangerous.
Because
he's talented.
Absolutely. He can play defense. He can shoot the three. He can create his own shot. He can get to the basket. He can do it all. He can do it all. He really can do it all. Yeah.
And he can pass.
Yeah. He can do it all. Like he can really do it all. He's a utility knight.
I'll take Cleveland as my dark horse.
Who that?
The Cavs.
I like that one.
They
I like
got
that.
a young core they put together that was balling above their level for a good period of time last year. And if they could like elevate, I can't remember all the moves they made and shit, but you know,
I mean,
they kept their core together.
I did hear that Pat been poking around Colin Sexton. I don't know what that's about.
What you mean? What you
They
mean?
said Pat been
Riley?
What you mean?
They say he been poking around Colin Sexton trying to see what can be done.
That's a nasty little piece. It depends on what y'all giving up, though.
We ain't finna have to give up nothing too crazy.
Isn't he a free agent?
Yeah, you got to look that one up, dog.
I don't think he's a free agent right now.
He's not. But they're trying to get. I forgot. They're trying to get him out because they believe more in Garland and the other guards. They said that it's too many guards.
Garland nasty. Nasty. I'm gonna have to go with Atlanta too. That DeJounte Murray trade.
Yeah, that was a big move.
That's gonna make them top 4, top 5 probably this year.
That's why I couldn't call them a dark horse.
But I'm saying they've always been outside of the top 5. Well, not really.
See what I'm saying? Like
but they had to go in the play-in last year.
Yeah.
So yeah.
How far you thinking they go?
I say at least second round.
Okay.
I'm saying at least second round, potentially going for the third.
Going for the Eastern Conference Finals?
Yeah, because they made it there before without DeJounte.
Okay. Hey, I ain't hating.
I'm just saying.
I ain't hating.
I think that DeJounte makes it crazy because they have length and he played defense too. So, but yeah, let's get one more. Let's get one more spin.
One more spin.
One more dark horse.
Dark horses. There we go.
We got the NBA again.
Oh wow. Okay.
NBA West.
It's hard to make a damn West dark horse. I'll tell you that right now.
Give me Minnesota.
I can't take the team that I want to take because I don't know if they're that dark horse.
Nah, go ahead. Who you got?
Well, just say whoever you think. Just say whoever you think.
I mean,
who you think can take the West?
This is to take the West, and I think it's just gonna do good and just wasn't.
It's hard for him to pick a team, so I'm just like,
obviously not Golden State type shit. I'm saying but the Grizzlies, that's my team that I think in the West. That's like
I got a team similar like that.
I like Jazz so much. Bro.
Yeah,
Jazz. Yeah,
you already know.
For the same reasons I like LaMelo.
And then I just seen Draymond say that they asked him like who reminds him of him.
Mm-hmm.
And he said Ja. He said obviously in a different way.
Yeah.
But he was like the shit he started listing, like you know what I'm saying? It was like, yeah, Ja got that shit in him. Like he don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
He be balling. He gonna play both sides of the ball.
Yep.
Like he was like, yeah.
Clippers. It's not really dark horse, but I think that's like the fact that they picked up John Wall. That's your third man. John Wall's getting the third best defender. They still got Reggie Jackson. Yeah.
The thing about it is that
if they don't go to the finals, Kawhi coming back.
They don't got
George. Come on, bro.
You talking about a 20 assist type of dude?
Mm-hmm.
He gonna facilitate.
Mm-hmm. Kawhi with PG.
Exactly.
Come on, bro. Like
you know what that pick and roll and pop and roll and pop and roll.
Reggie coming off the bench.
Uh-oh.
So I say this.
Remember we were
my dark horse team in the West.
Remember when I said, oh man, I know that's bad.
It's the Lakers. If you can use the Clippers, I can use the Lakers.
I didn't say that.
Nah, I saw your face, brother. I saw your face.
Why didn't say
that?
I just take it back. I hope your dark horse win.
I'm just saying, like the there's a lot of questions around the Lakers currently. How's things gonna work out?
They didn't make the playoffs last year, right? No, they didn't.
No, they did not.
So it's a true dark horse.
It's a true dark horse.
That is a nice dark horse.
I mean, if we using it, then we gonna use it. You feel me? Look, LeBron, we know it. Potentially, what he's gonna bring, because like he's getting older. We have to start, putting it into our expectations that this man is older now, man. He's getting.
We can't say that, bro. He averaged 30 last year, bro.
Okay. And this is year what?
So what, he gonna average 27?
This about to be what, year 19, 20 for him?
So what, he go down 3 points?
Bro, at the end of the day,
it's 27, bro. Like,
this is the thing.
Melo won the
first
freaking
LeBron after injury season. For some reason, I feel like we about to get like regular LeBron this year,
bro. But he slimmed down again.
He slimmed down when he does shit like that.
This is why I think that they will be this is why they did my dark horse team. It's because the report is that the offense is now about to run through AD as opposed to running through LeBron, which would be very beneficial.
It was supposed to do that.
It was supposed to do that from the get-go.
But AD wasn't. It was AD getting injured, and AD was inconsistent sometimes. And
this is an if. But if they can make this happen, and there has been some rumblings about this. But if you can get Russell Westbrook to come off the damn bench.
What did I say last year?
We knew this last year. We knew this wasn't going to work last year because of that scenario.
But when it happened, I said he needed to come off the bench.
Yeah, I know.
The best thing for both.
Right. And then when he was starting, I knew it wasn't going to work. Because it's not going to work because LeBron also likes to have the ball too much.
I disagree in that part, because if Russell turns into the Houston Rockets Russell, then he don't have to score 20, 25 points a game. But when he get the ball, he can be effective with the ball, driving to the paint, and he don't always have to necessarily drive and jump all the time. He can drive and facilitate, but him driving to the paint at his speed, and I understand he has knee injuries and things of that nature, but that's all Russ needs to do. But Russ was missing layups, coming up to pull up for jumpers, hitting the backboard. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's not what I think it is as much as the clash of games. If he got to run with the second unit, his style, he wouldn't have to do all that adaptation, and it affects him because he play at a different level of speed. Everybody know that.
Yeah.
Playing with LeBron affected that. Playing with LeBron and AD definitely affected that.
Yeah, because he needs to play under control. He wants to go 50 miles,
like that
100 miles per hour all the time.
The second unit.
Right.
100%.
Higher potential.
Yeah, and we all agree on that one. It's just that, and I know Chase, you said like, what you just said there, but at the same time, and you say you didn't agree, but at the same time, we saw it last year and it didn't work.
No, I just don't agree that Russell can't start. I agree both things can be true. I think Russ can be an effective starter, but he can't try to be Russell Westbrook. I have the ball in my hands, Russell Westbrook. He needs to be Houston Rockets, Russell Westbrook, where he let James Harden facilitate and have the ball, and then when he got the ball, he drove to the paint. And they completely traded Capella to get him up out of there, but you got AD. But AD don't always be in the paint, though. AD be playing outside sometimes. So you can drive to the paint and then facilitate.
We had this debate the other day, and I'll bring up what I said the other day about this. This year, what, 15 for Russ? On a player of that frame. We've seen players with his roughly similar frame that play roughly similar style. And as you get to year 15, all that slashing shit ain't as easy no more. And we can say, well, we looked at it and saw what he was able to do, but we don't know what he feels, how he feels. And when you talking about a guy who's made it deep in the playoffs so many damn times, you know what I'm saying? That's extra games on a body that only has so many at a super high level. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it would be beneficial for him to come off the bench where he doesn't have to play as many minutes in order to still be able to contribute in the way that he would like to contribute. You know what I mean? So yeah, his numbers may go down, but his efficiency, but not even efficiency, but his numbers may go down, but he might still be able to stretch out his ability to ramp up to level 10 longer coming off the bench, not playing as many minutes.
But using your point,
minus goes up,
but
then he's good.
But using your point against you on this point is you said that him being a slasher, he may not feel, or his body may not be able to take it and everything. But to me, you're not going to be asked to do that a lot. And if you are on a 6-man and you're commanding the second team and you have the ball in your hand a lot, that's a lot more wear and tear on your body because you have a lot more responsibility and you're going to have the ball in your hands a lot more. And being a 6-man, if you are the 6-man, you can play a lot of minutes. If you got Russell Westbrook at the 6, he's going to be still playing 30 minutes. He's still playing 30 minutes.
26.
So I'm saying either way, Russell Westbrook being who he is, he's gonna tax his body anyway.
Is there a difference between playing 30 minutes and playing 38 minutes a game for a full season? Yeah. Because if there's a difference there, then yes, you still bring him off the bench. Because if you playing 38 as a starter, that's more wear and tear than 30 minutes a game.
Why can't you start him and still pay him 30 minutes?
Because you don't need to start him. You already have you have an NBA championship roster starting.
But my thing is with Russ, what we're talking about is a guy's ego. So if you can have if he's starting and he can be effective, you guys can win games. That might be better than having him play the 6-man and not being into it and having an attitude about it.
But that's to say if he's not going to be into it.
That's to say if he's not going to be into it. But that's the whole knock on it because Carmelo Anthony went through it. Allen Iverson went through this.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So we've seen it to where certain players, you know what I'm saying? Certain players have
absolutely, but at the same time, Carmelo Anthony and Allen Iverson's name isn't Russell Westbrook. So we have to also allow him to be able to. We have to allow this scenario to play out and see how he actually reacts to it. Yeah, ego is a thing. Absolutely, no doubt about it. But at the end of the day, certain people know how to check their shit.
Right.
And at certain points, let's say, for instance, his body is hurting him a lot, slashing like that. And they came and like, look, we still want you to be a very integral part of this team. He talked to his doctors. The doctors are saying, hey, he's feeling a little bit more and more of this as his career is progressing. Maybe we can cut him back some minutes.
Yeah.
But you still gonna be an integral part. You still can play 30 minutes a game. If that gets through to him, then it's a win-win for everybody.
No, I see what you're saying.
You know what I mean?
I think part of that. I think part of that comparison was cool. Like, you gotta get like the Carmelo effect, but like how long that will take, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But he has, unlike Carmelo, previously showed it because like Shades bring up the Rockets, he showed it there, not at first, but worked on it and got there. You know, so like at the end of the day, I do think he can like adapt. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I still think his best potential is playing in the second unit, no matter if he changes his game or not. Just because of his ball dominance and his ability to facilitate, you know, but you don't take facilitator roles with AD and LeBron on the court. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing. It affects his game a lot, you know?
He probably felt like when he started and you were coming down the court, you got LeBron handling the ball, or he'll hand it off to you every now and then.
Think way different than he always been thinking.
Exactly that. And then, it's just his comfortability. His comfortability is having the ball in his hands. So let's bring you up that you're gonna still play minutes with AD and LeBron on the court, but we're gonna have chunks of time where we get your full game, which is the bringing it up, facilitating, shooting, driving.
But my whole thing about it is if LeBron has the ball and he's facilitating. LeBron is a facilitator, so even though you're not having the ball in your hand, LeBron is going to give you the ball if you're driving and you're making good decisions and you're scoring or you're facilitating correctly. So you are going to get the ball in your hand. You just have to realize that you're not going to have it in your hand coming up, and rightfully so. If you look at yourself in the mirror, look at your past, you don't make the wisest decisions at the end of the game, bro. Like, you do not make the wisest decisions. And this has been, how long you been in the league?
Your whole career.
So, and you said you want to win a championship. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, even if you are the commander of the second unit, that means in critical points you're going to have the ball in your hands, and I don't want that. Like, as your coach, like, no, I don't. Like, if I'm Darwin Ham, no, I don't. You're a great player, but you don't need to be making decisions. Like, you don't,
bro. It's so amazing if you go back in this podcast's history. And let's go to the early days and listen to how Shades talks about Russ.
This nigga,
and then listen 95 episodes later.
Yep. I got to be real about him, Russ. But Russ is who he is. Like, he's definitely a superstar. Top 75 player of all time. Well, I don't think he's a superstar no more.
I'm about to say, he a superstar?
He might just be a star. I don't even know if you could put an all in front of that. You're going to have to show something.
They said he like a 79 on the new 2K.
Dang. They tried, Russ. They kicked it at 80. Dang. They put that boy in the 70s.
Jesus Christ,
bro. But all right, we're getting to the end of the show. And now we're going to do the homie phone call. Normally, we're going to have a homie call in or a special guest, and they're going to be the judge. But, you know, Peach has graciously said that he would be the judge this evening. So, Ryan, if you want to join in, you can be part of the take, unless you want me and ST to just go at it and try to get the belt. Do you want a chance at the belt, sir? Or are you gonna...
Y'all can do that. I want to watch this. I think this will be
all right.
Oh yeah, all right. So there we go.
Okay, so joint decision. We got joint judges. You know what I'm saying?
We gotta have some joy out of the day.
All right. Well, the first topic in the homie phone call / sit-in session is Deshaun Watson. He was suspended 6 games, and the question is the sentence justified? You can go first, Shades.
Go first.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury.
Oh man.
Ladies and
here we go.
Say what you gotta say. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury.
He didn't see that, so that's cool.
Yeah.
I do think the 6 games is justified. However, since the judge did find that she did find fault in what Deshaun Watson is saying, and to kind of compromise with what the NFL is demanding for a full year suspension or an indefinite suspension and possibly games next year, I think that the game should be moved up from 6 to 9. I think it should be 9-game suspension based upon the judge's findings, the retired judge's findings, basically stating that the NFL does not have current bylaws to justify suspending him for 12 games. Based on your rules, it should be 6 games. And that we can find that if you look back on the Ben Roethlisberger situation where there was actually rape cases, not sexual assault, or because basically we see Deshaun Watson is basically on that line. He didn't cross that line like Ben Roethlisberger, and I believe Ben Roethlisberger only received 6 games.
That's exactly what they got.
So seeing as how this is around the same thing, and it is, I think this may not have anything to do with it, but I think since players are making more, I think they should have more responsibility. And seeing as how this is done in the past, there should be a harsher punishment. Therefore, I want it to be 9 games.
Okay. Well, 6 games is justified, air quotes, right? To me, I think I'm kind of on the same boat with you in regards to I think it should be more games than 6. Look, man, Deshaun Watson was on some freak shit. All right. Deshaun Watson was going out here getting these damn girls to come over to his crib, give him a massage, and then he gonna try to play to play the game, right?
You did.
And we heard of the big number. It was like what 60 something.
66 massages in 2 years.
Yeah, different
or 18 months.
Yeah, different masseuses.
Different masseuses, yeah.
And we got 24 cases of it, right?
Mm-hmm.
24 cases. That's the number we came to. That's a big ass percentage of 66, right? And of 24 cases of you either made these women uncomfortable or you really put yourself out there. We don't know all the details of what actually happened in the room. Right. And probably won't find that out. The fact remains is you had 24 cases. Yeah, Roethlisberger had his what was it? 1 girl, 2 girls? 2. And he got 6 games. Rape. Sexual assault, sexual harassment, rape, none of that shit fly in my boat. Like none of that shit. Like there's ways to approach scenarios, and maybe just a dude that just don't grasp the concept. But he should be at this point. You feel me? With 24 cases compared to Roethlisberger's 2 of rape. You have to set a standard that look, bro, like we can't have 20 plus cases on any of our players in the league. 6 games seems like a slap on the wrist in that scenario. I don't agree with another full year, but if you can go up to 12, then you should go up to 12.
12 games.
12 games. Whatever the harshest punishment you can apply to a man that brought to your league, to the shield that is the NFL, 24 separate cases. You gotta punish it to the max degree. So I think they should be doubled the amount of games he's suspended. He's already sat out the year, and then we move on with our lives.
Can I object? I'm sorry. Overruled.
Overruled. All right. We doing gradings after each debate, or should we give them?
Put it in your phones. Who y'all think?
How many?
There's 2 more.
It's 2 more.
Yeah,
it's 3 rounds total. But no, write it down though. Write it down though. Oh, so you want to let us know right now?
Okay.
You think that's better?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So who you guys got? Oh, they're deliberating. You know what I mean?
Debating.
Do we have an answer, guys? It's a lot of dead ass air in this bitch.
We're gonna go with shades for the first round.
Pussies. Go ahead.
I kind of think my dog deserves a little time served. I feel like they need to fine him more than what he'd be losing in pay for not losing money last year. But I don't feel like they should go up on the game. I feel like sitting out a year, whether his choice, their choice, whatever, it's like, somewhat of a punishment was done there. Otherwise, why he ain't just play last year until all
right? And that's kind of
everybody else be playing up until they suspension.
Ben did, you know what I'm saying? So like that's what it's like when you look at it. It's kind of
that's what the commissioner's list is for.
And I kind of feel like the Texans knew.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
The Texans knew. I think that's kind of partially why they did what they did, because they was like, bruh, it's gonna take the NFL time to actually get this and get a case. So if we punish him now, hopefully the NFL will view that and be like, okay, his trade value ain't as bad because you kind of made him sit out all of last year.
I
And we
think
feel
they
like
did
the
that with the
NFL
intentions of keeping him. Like not knowing that they was gonna have to trade him at that time. You know what I'm saying? They thought they could have kept still. Because at first they was trying to like downplay it a bit. Like, you know, they didn't want to really lose him. You know?
But then when their names started getting thrown in the cases and everything,
it got ugly.
And I think having him sit out that full year, it kind of like made it was like a sweetener because like whatever team traded for him kind of saw like, okay, like apparently the NFL is going to look and be like, okay, the last time that Deshaun Watson played in the NFL, he led the league in passing yards. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
He didn't play.
That was just 2 years ago.
You know what I'm saying? Like he hasn't played. You know what I'm saying? So
with a trash team.
So you mean to tell me like, all right, like
he played today?
Yeah, he did.
I also did get some information too out of Atlanta Falcons camp. Drake London out for the year, fractured ankle.
No. Damn, bro. Damn it. Yo, we ain't even got to the season yet, bro. That sucks. Damn it, man.
All right.
All right. Next one up.
Next question is who will win the AFC West?
Okay. So we got the Chiefs, the Broncos, the Chargers, and the Raiders.
This is an unanswerable question.
It's not.
Mm-hmm. We gotta pick who had the best debate from based off what team they saying.
Because I'm gonna tell you this. Patrick Mahomes ain't losing to these niggas. Point blank in the discussion, fam. It ain't happening. How many times do we have to sit? How many times do people have to doubt Patrick Mahomes at some point? Only for this nigga to show y'all that y'all doubted me of all people. I know he don't got Tyreek Hill. We know Tyreek Hill is long gone.
They said Juju looking nasty though.
This man has a possession receiver in Juju. He still has the best tight end in the game in Travis Kelce.
Big facts.
He still has Mecole Hardman, who can stretch the field.
4.3 speed.
They still got their running back by tandem that was effective.
And they picked up Ronald Jones.
And they picked up Rojo. I don't foresee any other team in this division.
Not trying to help you, but
that will supersede Kansas City. I understand the Raiders added Devontae Adams. Get that. Great addition. It's the Raiders. Until the Raiders show otherwise, it's still the Raiders. I'm sorry, but as much as I like Herbert, it's something about the Chargers that I can't fully invest in. I understand they got Derwin James back. I understand they got one of the Bosas. Whichever, I think they got Nick Bosa. I get that.
No, they got
Joey. Yeah, Nick's in San Fran. Yeah. I understand they got pieces, right? Mm-hmm. You know, all last season, your boy was about pieces. But the team that got the biggest piece is the Kansas City Chiefs. And for that reason alone, I have to go with Kansas City.
Okay. I respect that 100%, and I understand.
Mm-hmm.
Another thing I want to add on, because we were talking about it, is please everybody check out this dude, Sky Moore.
Yeah.
Look at his highlight, the first one, and then look at the last route they show, and watch how he run that slant route. That boy, Patrick Mahomes, got another one.
Yeah.
But I actually disagree, and I do think that Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid is a tandem to be reckoned with, and Tyreek Hill did not make Patrick Mahomes. It was perfect marriage, and I think they're both going to do good without each other. However, I'm going with the Raiders. I've kind of been telling it a little bit throughout the pod, like who had the best, who's gonna have the best NFL season as a new head coach. I think Josh McDaniels on his second time around. He already had a head coaching job before, went back to the Patriots. We seen the success he had with the Patriots, and we seen what the Patriots look like without him. I don't know if everybody's heard what's coming out that camp, but it's not good. But just looking at Josh McDaniels, the first thing. The second thing is the major underrated Derek Carr. Derek Carr is so underrated. Like what they went through last year, and just to remind everybody, Henry Ruggs, they had the Henry Ruggs situation where he was drunk driving and fatally murdered somebody. You had that throughout this in the beginning of the season. Then you lose your head coach. John Gruden, not just any head coach. You lose John Gruden. They still made the playoffs. He had one of the highest passer ratings last year. He also was, as far as deep passes, deep balls, he was top 10 in deep balls thrown. He has like a 90-something percentage completion rating or something like that last year. Also, he was the number one quarterback on the run last year. Now you talk about with throwing a deep ball, who's he throwing it to now? He's throwing it to Devontae Adams, the number one receiver. It ain't like people can argue all they want to. If you talk to receivers in the league and you talk to ex-receivers in the league, they'll tell you Devontae is number one. So you have, and then they used to play in college together. And Devontae said that they've been training in the offseason every offseason since they've been in the league. He's not training with Aaron Rodgers. He was training with Derek Carr. Now they're together. So it's not like, oh, they don't know each other. No, they know each other very well. The last thing is their additions that they picked up. They brought back Max Crosby on the line. They picked up Chandler Jones from the Cardinals. They traded for Rocky Shin at corner. They're in their draft picks. They picked up Trevor Moehrig at safety, who's a ball hawk type TCU boy. Then they got Abrams back there to be the freaking Jamal Adams smasher. So they got a good defense. They got good coaching, and it looks like he got them coached very well. They look very well coached already. And Derek Carr, his leadership, what he does, I think he's going to finish as a top 10 quarterback this year. That's why I think the Raiders are going to beat the Chiefs, because the Chiefs didn't address stuff on defense. I think they're going to beat the Chiefs, probably go down the split. But when it comes down to the end, I see the Raiders being on top in the AFC West.
Josh McDaniels over Andy Reid is what you just said.
Hey, they're
go
both
ahead.
They're both offensive gurus. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, just one is more proven than the other.
One is definitely more proven, but then the players on the field are going to have to execute. And you lost one of the best receivers in the league. They gained one of the best receivers. You have the best tight end. They have top 3 best tight. I forgot to talk about Darren Waller.
I think he hurt.
Waller? I don't think Darren Waller hurt.
I think I seen
that. Okay. It's on to the judges.
We've deliberated. And while we do got much respect for the Raiders.
Hamstring injury.
While we do got much respect for the Raiders, we definitely dealing at cheap shit too.
No doubt.
So,
Tiebreaker time.
Tiebreaker.
All right. The last topic of the day. Which NBA team has had the best offseason so far? Shades, who you got?
I'm going to go with the Boston Celtics. And it's 1 point only. It's very simple for me. They got Malcolm Brogdon. And although a lot of people, he's like a Drew Holiday, very underrated player. And that's the piece that they were missing. They were missing a point guard to facilitate. And when things are rocking, somebody to steady the ship, rocket, they're missing a field general. Malcolm Brogdon is not only a point guard, but he's a great 3-point shooter. He's a good leader, and he's a defensive like specialist. So you're going to get Marcus. You're still going to have Marcus Smart coming off the bench. You got Marcus Smart, but you got somebody with a better jumper, and you got somebody to facilitate the ball and to steady the ship. So I'm gonna go for that reason. I'm gonna go with the Boston Celtics. I think had the best offseason.
Respect. Philly had the best offseason. They were able to get James Harden to come up off of 20 M's. 20 M's. And this nigga's coming back in shape. And you're going to be able to add. They have had the best offseason. They ain't even done yet. In my opinion. Because you have to, in the East, you know it's going to take another piece. Tobias Harris, but it's going to take another piece for them to make some type of move, and freeing up an additional 20 M's going into the season with already Embiid. Embiid and Harden. Something about it's just, to me, I understand Brogdon. I respect that. I respect that one actually, because I do like that Brogdon pickup, right? But you give me a James Harden in shape, an Embiid, in a to be determined potential KD. They've already won this offseason, in my opinion.
Since it's the third round, can we rebut a little bit?
Nah, we ain't rebutting the first two. We ain't rebutting the first two.
No doubt. We'll talk after the decision.
Absolutely.
Kind of want to talk right now, so I can kind of sway them.
I mean, no. See, this is the thing. We are not here to sway. The take was the take, and that's what's going to have their decision.
Bro, we can have a G conversation right now.
Of course, we can have a G conversation.
Bro, but that was he's coming to a championship team. They went to they're on a championship team. Now you're adding somebody to a championship team.
I get it. I get it. And every season is a new season.
After deliberation, ST wins the round.
Oh
man, where my belt at? Where my belt at? Where my belt?
How y'all gonna say that when Brogdon gets added to a championship team, bro?
Y'all know the vibes,
bro. Y'all, that's whack right there, bro.
Oh, it's whack.
Disrespecting the judges.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm disrespecting it all.
Yo, man, this man a sore loser, man.
Bruh.
Man, this man a sore
loser.
The 20 M's, bro.
Bro,
20 M's.
The Celtics are a championship team. They was in the finals already. The 76ers didn't even make it there. You added somebody that's supposed to get better or whatever. The Celtics are already a championship team. You're adding
sometimes you got too many cooks in the kitchen. You just never know.
Hey, man, we've seen this in various sports. The loser of the team of the Super Bowl or NBA Finals or whatever the case may be, they track record on making it back.
Unless you're the Rams,
right? Or like the Buffalo Bills. You know what I'm saying? All right, man. This has been another episode of Homie Studios, man. You know, hey, man, this man hating, man. Y'all boys got anything before we get up out of here?
Shout out to the homies, man, just for doing the thing and holding it down. For as long as y'all been holding it down, you know what I'm saying? Even when the boys, everybody can't pull up, you already know. You turn on that screen on Fridays, you're going to see the boys doing what they do best, and that's podding and debating these topics. You did. So, you know what I'm saying? We appreciate y'all, boys. We appreciate all the homies worldwide tuning in, everybody that's watching. And until next time, homies, for sure.
For sure.
That's all you had, Peach?
He killed it.
He killed that shit. Yo, man, once again, shout out to all the homies that keep rocking with us, man. A shout out to the homies that was rocking with us while we was on vacay, while we was on a little vacation. I kept seeing the numbers keep coming in. Bruh. If y'all ain't checked out that Drink Champs episode, make sure y'all go tap into that. You know what I mean? Go ahead and blow that one up. We're gonna have a new one soon, too. A new Drink Champs episode soon because
Herb got it went crazy.
Herb got it went crazy. You feel me? But until then, man, we appreciate y'all for continuing to rock with us. Bigger and better things is on the way. And you know, we just here to enjoy the ride. You dig?
What
you got?
Man, I don't really have much to say today. I would say thanks to everybody for rocking with us. You know, we definitely got more things coming.
Yeah.
Definitely episode 100. We're gonna have something special planned.
Yeah.
I would definitely say stay tuned for the No Shade podcast. It should be coming out, I would say, within the next 2 weeks to a month.
Mm-hmm.
If you're looking to expand your money, learn different ways to create passive income, portfolio income, things like that, like that's the type of talk we're going to be talking about, leaving a legacy, leaving something back for the next generation. So that's really what we're about. The next generation, setting trends.
Yeah.
We make trends. You feel me? We don't follow trends, we make them. So that's all we got. You know what I'm saying? Homie Studios out.
All right, man. Tap in next week, next Friday, Saturday, if you listen to it on the pod. We'll holla at y'all. Homie Studios. You dig?